Brendan Travers' short video on the on his stove that has a back boiler and how it's connected into the combination tank here. So it hasn't actually been plumbed correctly, if you like, because there is a plate heat exchanger put into it, but there are no pumps. So what we need is the stove with its flow and return. Ideally we need a pipe set down there, but there are no wires down below downstairs. And then it's got open vented on the stove side. The fitter has put in a safety valve, which is not, well, it's good to have it there just in case. And this filler tank and an overflow are here in the attic, and then it's connected into a heat exchanger. So I'll show you the stove below at the end, but the tank is in the attic, and there you can see that copper pipe going around the top. That's his overflow, and the filler is well, that one there, I think. And they are connected. So they are going, that filler is coming through the wall there, and these two are the flow and return. I'm not sure which is which. Oh, he's F marked here as the flow. Flow and return coming from the stove up into the plate heat exchanger there. So that one in there, and this other one coming in here. So that's one side of the plate heat exchanger, but there's no pump on it. So we need to get that pump fitted. And they can fit it, I guess, on the return. It's probably better. And it would be a good idea also to put an air vent, you know, at these points here on both the flow and return, so that when you're filling it and venting it, that there's so if we look on the flow, put an air vent there on that corner, and here on the return, maybe put another air vent or a valve vent, if the air vents don't take the temperature, and the pump, and that's that side of things. And then when we come to the other side of the plate heat exchanger, we need a pump. So I guess we can put that on the return side of things. Here is the return on the plate heat exchanger side, but on the flow on the cylinder side, that's not connected to the right place. So what we can do is we can take leave that valve closed, cap it off, take the pipe off here, and connect that pipe in to the buffer tank, either at that point or tee it in there. It's probably fine to go in there if the pipe was run neatly across there, and the pump. And then you're going to have to put a pipe set on the flow side here, which is the best we can do for the moment, and hope that that will trigger the pumps, and that pipe set should be set quite low at maybe 30 degrees. But the first few times you light the stove, you need to make sure that that pipe set works. And then the other thing, so that pipe set then is going to move up to a point here somewhere, and there's plenty electrics around here, so there's plenty of power for pumps and that. So we need to check the pipes that it works the first few times, and that it's all vented out of air. And actually, sorry, and you might need vents on the cylinder side of things as well. Maybe not. Make a judgment call on that. And the wiring will end up being something like this. The two pumps wired through the pipes that. I think that's it. And just to finish the video then, these are the pipes that are coming out of the back of the stove and heading north up to that tank, and he has put just a safety valve there just to be sure, and then that's the stove.